ghost in the shell.
Fucking, I hate you.
Oh my god, does anybody here give a shit about Buffy that isn't Bird?
Yes, me, because Buffy.
Yeah, I've dragged him along into it.
I'm just here to like witness her as she like descends further
Listen,
into insanity.
Listen,
Like,
my
I found a
mom told
Buffy
me to
comic
watch
and
Buffy the
linked it.
Vampire Slayer whenever I was 13, and Xena Warrior Princess whenever I got sick and I needed a show to watch on the bike or whatever. Anyways,
Hello, recording. I am the group's voice of reason. I fail frequently.
That
I'm
you
just
do.
saying, how did my mom not expect me to turn out to be a lesbian at that point?
True.
When
I
she
think she
told
was
me to
trying
watch
to get you
Xena
to be a
and
lesbian.
Buffy.
Because she
I'm
turned out fine,
mostly-
quote unquote.
I'm mostly just here to enable.
Did the recording start? Are you guys like talking to yourselves, thinking you're being recorded, and it's like,
I don't
Well,
know.
considering Charlie fucked off to do a sound test and then sound tested.
Yeah, I think
their
it's a
own
reasonable
voice.
assumption.
Yes, lucky for you guys, I did start recording about 45 seconds ago, so.
Oh,
then
now you
say
can.
something.
I love Buffy.
Now you can. Now you can promote your Twitter.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, this is your time.
Okay. Twitch.tv/Lex Temporis.
Yeah! I'm
They're-
clapping if the mic isn't picking it up.
Their show is actually pretty fun. Go watch it.
okay.
You know what else is a fun
The
show?
only person that will read this, that will watch this, is Bird. So Bird, fucking do it.
It's true.
I
I'll
could
link it in here.
I
for
could
you
also
guys, but
conceivably distribute this.
Why
I mean,
would
I
you
have a-
want? This is not fit for public broadcast.
Yeah, this is
I
not.
mean, I might send it to
You
like
could-
a friend
you could-
group, but that's like it's not going anywhere.
You could put it on YouTube.
I'm gonna put this
Five views.
all of them virus
all
like
of
the
us.
last one.
Anyways, I guess I should narrate what happened for myself and for you guys.
I don't remember anything.
Yeah, flex your narration chops.
Do it.
Flex temporis, if you will.
No,
Yeah,
you're not Lex Temporis.
That's their brand.
No, she said flex.
I'm
Like,
promoting it.
muscle.
I'm promoting it and my muscle supplements. Anyways,
You're taking
This is
muscle
last-
supplements.
no.
I'm gonna make a
Off to a
VTuber
rollicking good
rival.
start.
I'm gonna make a
Everyone
VTuber
shut up!
rival called Rex Tempora.
Tempura,
Like the shrimp?
Yeah, like the shrimp.
You're telling me a shrimp fried this rice?
The VTuber model will just be a photorealistic shrimp that I like.
It should be a T-Rex wearing a shrimp shirt.
No, it has to be a shrimp.
It's a shrimp wearing a T-Rex shirt.
Ingenious.
Oh my
fucking
god.
hell, I'm being attacked by Mothman.
Like right now.
Yes, I'm being attacked by a Mothman right
He's
now.
giving you little moth kisses.
God, I wish I was being attacked. God, I wish that were me.
Oh, God, I wish. Yeah, I would give Mothman a smooch.
I
I wonder if Mothman has a mouth. Is he like one of those moths that don't have a mouth and die in 2
Like
weeks?
a fucking, like he doesn't have a proboscis.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I recently
Isn't it
had to explain a
proboscis?
bumper sticker to my mother, which makes me think that he had a mouth.
Well, some moths
Yeah.
do and some moths don't.
We were
I take my cryptid data from bumper stickers.
I mean, we were pulled up behind a random car, Prius, by the way, shocking, and it had a bumper sticker that said "Mothman ate my ass in the Denny's parking lot," and she just turned to me and said, "Charlie, what does that mean?"
Mothman's
It
cryptid.
seems pretty self-explanatory to me.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
You just tell it Mothman is a cryptid and go into in depth about the information on Mothman and never explain the ass consumption.
Or the Denny's.
Maybe he doesn't have a mouth. Maybe his
Denny's
ass eating
doesn't-
is just gently brushing with his furry face. Anyways,
Denny's doesn't have
Denny's is
an
also a
explanation.
person.
He just motorboats an ass.
oh my god,
Denny's
close to raspberry.
Denny's,
Oh.
Denny's is a cryptid in of itself.
We are
Also, I
very
killed
much-
Mothman.
Oh no!
Aw, poor little guy.
To put a warning for the video.
Warning may contain Mothmen.
And ass.
Sexy, sexy,
ass.
Mario.
And flagrant references to Denny's.
Not safe
That's
for
the
life.
most severe and limiting
Anyway,
warning
start
of all.
the D&D now. Go.
Denny's is a
Go.
cryptid.
Ugh, I'm starting. God. Anyways, last time you guys traveled from Mira to Sililian, you caught a bunch of cotton things on the way, gave them back to their bird parents. Clovis said, "We have your kids," which got them a bit frightened.
But
Because
hey,
that was not ordinary behavior,
We-
but everything worked out in the end.
we know they have
It is
kids now. We
Clovis
can use that
behavior.
against them in the future.
Regardless, you guys probably visited Plan Edge along the way, but I'm skipping past that because it's already been kind of long enough. And we have a lot to get through this. Fritter's doing fine. Maybe he's growing more apple trees, who knows? Probably not well still.
Oh, I'm trying to grow apple trees, but the
Apples don't grow in
there's,
it's too dry.
there's too much weed.
God damn it. Anyways, another warning: drug use.
May contain
welcome to
unfunny
Pokemon
weed
D&D.
humor.
Havelock's three weed smoking boyfriend.
Oh my god. So anyways, that's where you're at right now. Yippee, etc. You guys are going to Sililian because, as you recall last time, who are you talking to? Oh, the Tropius, that you gave a lot of money to, told you that the sword was part of this exhibition full of other like legendary / magical seeming items.
Oh yeah, I gave him like a burlap bandit sack with a $sign on it.
Exactly. You gave him a lot of money, and he was like, "God damn, burlap sack."
And Sugar forced Havelock to talk like a not cowboy, and it
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
physically painful.
So instead of
my-
talking like this, he talked like this instead.
It
Which
was
he sounded like he hated the entire time.
yes.
And made the conversation go much worse than it was.
I'm
Say
just confused to the guy.
The guy was a yeehaw cowboy.
Still the best thing I think I've done recently.
So yes, you're in Sililian now, going to that exhibition gala thing. Lupin has kind of insisted that you dress up fancy, so you've stopped at some shops beforehand. I'm just curious, if you were dressing up, what would everyone wear? This is more just interest than like actually
Let me think on
meaningful.
that.
Let's see, the nicest thing Havelock actually owns is that fine, like, leather duster that he stole from that one rich railroad tycoon.
Oh yeah. Would you buy
Yeah.
anything to go with that?
Let's get him a fancy white dress shirt and one of those bolo ties.
Oh no, that's swanky.
going for the oil tycoon look, I see.
I can imagine like hope you don't mind Thunder, but like Mandrake wearing like a cool like cloak that like goes
Yes.
over her thing, and then like a ribbon around her hat that's like a different color, and then like
Yeah, a nice new ribbon and a cloak is what I was going to suggest.
I can read your mind. What color is it? I think I was like blue or black would be cool.
Yeah, I was thinking like a reddish color.
Oh, that's cool. And maybe you
Or like
could have
a green.
like a little ascot kind of like, or like a scarf or something.
True. Yeah.
What about Clovis? I still need to think.
I don't know. Clovis doesn't get to wear clothes very often.
You have to like find like
He could like
Excuse
feasibly wear a
me?
shirt.
You realize that his big stupid shades count as clothes, right?
That's
Yes,
true.
but
Also.
on the other hand, the last time we went to a fun destination, he wore a giant sock.
Yeah.
I mean, he could feasibly wear like. I mean, his body shape is right to wear like a button-down shirt and
know-
pants.
That's
know
true.
what
I
think
think
Clovis-
he needs a fucking like bowler hat on top of his dome.
You know the Ken doll they made accidentally really gay?
Accidentally, which one specifically? All of them?
The one where they based it, they were like, we need to make Ken cool, so we'll send someone into clubs and report on the fashion there. And you ended up with Ken wearing a cock ring around his neck.
Oh yeah, I found it.
Yeah, that. Like, not that style of, but that exact outfit taken from a doll.
That exact cock ring.
You know what? I think besides that Clovis would wear, I think he'd wear one of those T-shirts that like has a print of a suit on top of it.
Oh my god.
Fuck, yes, he would.
Clovis pulls up with something like with like a three wolves howling at the moon type shirt.
He would either dress super casual or the like. Have you seen the like? I want to be somebody
Oh.
who's taken seriously, like the goth guy.
Oh, wait. What about the t-shirt that has the fucking tuxedo pattern on it?
Yeah, that's
that's-
that's what Lucas
yeah.
said.
That's what Lucas said.
I can picture Clovis's fashion in general. You know, movies like The Princess Diary or whatever, where the person gets a glow up and they like look really, or she looks really pretty afterwards. He's like the before.
Fucker.
He never got the glow up.
Does he like get different glasses, or does he stick with his pointy anime shades?
He puts another pair of glasses on top of the pointy anime shades. Or
They're
he
pointy
gets-
anime shades, but they're the same. They're like almost the same, but just like you
Right
know
now.
how some shades have like cool gems and stuff whenever they're rich people BS. It's just like that. They just have a few inset gems in them,
No, wait. I
and
think
that's
he's
the only difference.
I think he's gonna go for like an anime staple, but instead of like the pointy anime shades, he's gonna go for the like perfectly square, like gleaming push up to you know what exactly what I'm talking about, like Gendo Ikari
Yes.
shades.
But what's like his like clothes, not just the clothes.
Probably like
Yeah, now I'm invested.
I don't know. I want to say somewhere like, hey, anybody who's seen Steven Universe, you know the terrible shirt that Ronaldo wears, the like button down with the flames.
Yeah,
Oh yes.
the
per-
Guy Fieri shirt.
That would be perfect.
I like that you went to like.
I look up Ronaldo shirt. Soccer comes up.
F.
Yeah, football, because Ronaldo
Yeah.
was like one of the most famous football players. Of
I
all
realized
time.
that afterward. I forgot.
You forgot to remember to forgore.
I forgot to remember.
You forgot. I can't think of anything.
Yeah, no, I feel like the button down is very Clovis.
Yeah, and with khakis.
Yeah,
I can
that
imagine
tracks.
Clovis being the kind of person who would get one of those Letterman jackets with the dragon on the back, or like a tiger, and think that was the coolest shit ever.
He'd be the kind of guy.
Like the guy from Driver that
Yes.
has the fucking scorpion, like the gold scorpion on the back.
I was going to make that exact joke. Fuck you. I was gonna
I
say.
don't know what that is, but sure.
I'd say he'd like wear the
Just
drive
do-
jacket and then just constantly
Yeah.
pretend to be Ryan Gosling, like that one green text.
Do a search for Drive jacket and you'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, that is kind of a sick jacket, though.
Yeah, it is. That's the character's entire personality.
God bless.
I think I'm torn on shirt because like I think it'd be like a nice outfit but like torn, and you don't know if it was on purpose or accident, or they would just wear a bow tie and be like, "This is my outfit."
All right.
A sleeveless tuxedo.
And for everyone, I'll guess Lupin will put on something. She puts on her biggest, dangliest earrings. Really? A top hat?
I just think it works. She has that.
I think
little
she would go for
mustache.
that. I think she would go for that. Not like that sharp looking fedora type with a feather sticking out of it. I feel like that would fit her.
Like a mob boss.
Mm-hmm. And a nice
She
dark
visits
red
Haunch
scarf.
Crow. She visits Haunch Crow Designs.
Exactly. That's that's exactly what happens. And she puts a nice like red scarf and her dangliest earrings on, we'll say.
I'm
Looks
not
like
sure
a
about
fucking
that
member of the
sugar.
Phantom Thieves.
Don't you Persona reference me. God, I need to play those games. So yeah, you guys all, go into the fitting rooms of whatever boutique you're at, and step out, and you're all looking like Lupin has kind of insisted, by the way, that you dress like nice and fancy and all that. So she's kind of pushed you into a store to buy more stuff, regardless of whether you want to or not. I'm assuming most people would be on board.
I'm really not sure with sugar. I can't picture anything because they're just like don't care.
I can picture them in like a scarf or something like that too. But yeah, it doesn't help that they have wings.
No,
Shirts
yeah.
are a bit difficult. Maybe a cloak would also work for sugar.
Two of these bitches dressing like Bloodborne characters.
Fucking.
Everyone gets to roll.
That's just Havelock's cheek.
We can all roll insight checks right now.
Okay.
Yippee.
I can imagine like a cloak like behind their wings that like drapes over them like completely or whatever.
A what check? Insight?
Yeah. Or wait, is that the right one? You know what? We'll say it is.
You can say whatever you want. It's
That
your
is-
thing.
Exactly.
I got a nat 20, baby!
Holy shit. Nice.
Holy shit.
No, that's not
Come
right.
on,
We are
child.
inciting to
Give me a
hell.
second. My keyboard is still broken. I need to go find a slash somewhere.
Oh
Give
my
me
God.
one. Here.
Here, I got it.
Just copy and paste it. Yeah.
I did.
Unbelievable.
I got a 26.
Holy Jesus. Oh my god.
Clovis has a +7 to insight.
We are insightful bitches.
Jesus Christ.
Clovis sees all.
So you all go in to your fitting rooms, get changed and stuff. Lupin kind of steps out first, Mandrake, then everybody else follows, and we'll say that,
Wait a
well,
second,
fucking everyone. Oh,
I've got some music I will want to play for this reveal.
oh god.
I'm scared.
Huh.
I'm putting like a 50% chance. It like not 50, maybe like 30. It might be from Final Fantasy.
No, I'll put it in voice check. Text.
The other 50 is Simpsons. Oh, it's neither.
Yeah, I can be original.
Let's-
Fuck you.
Let's see.
Tarantino? Like the
This
filmmaker?
This song became famous for its
At Mint
usage
Mobile,
in
we're
Reservoir
always looking for
Dogs.
innovative ways to save you money.
Oh yeah.
Keep
I feel like I don't
paying
remember
$50
when it was. It's a good movie. Well,
They
first
do,
of
like, a
all,
slow
before I
motion
get to
how
the
they
insight
all
check,
in their suits.
exactly. It's very personally, I mean, not to be a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan, but it's that one scene that everybody gifs of all of them emerging from
yeah, in Rise, because
Yeah.
that was the episode where they were hypnotized and they're all like stuck in like a dress up like 90s montage because they keep trying on outfits.
Oh, is that what
cool.
happens? I've never seen it. I just seen the gifs, and it's like, God, they all looking super
No, yeah,
fly.
the plot is that Hypno, the hippopotamus, hypnotized them, and so they're stuck like
That's so stupid.
trying on outfits, and they have to like try and break out of the montage, and then you find out it's like the jazzy music.
So yeah, you all, before I get to the insight check, you all look super fly.
Yeah.
super swaggy, etc.
I got Spurs.
You do got Spurs. And now for the insight check, which you all passed because Jesus fucking Christ.
Hell yeah.
And that like 20. Did any of you roll lower than a 20?
No.
Just me. I rolled lower than a 20.
Congrats.
You all kind of narrow your eyes, and with your like insane emotional intelligence and everything, you kind of look at Lupin and notice that she looks kind of like nervous or worried or like just a bit anxious and unsure. Standing there waiting for you in her fly scarf.
So fuck everyone else. I'll approach Lupin and like put a claw on her shoulder and be like, hey. That's
She
it.
kind of jumps a bit and raises her eyebrows like, hey.
You seem kind of on edge for a fun party.
You know, parties. I can do parties. I'm good with all that.
I believe in your partying.
I'm smooth and charismatic. I'm not worried about anything at all.
Right. So like if you there's nothing to be worried about. It's just the party. There's not anything else going on.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the party.
You're not? Okay, so like okay, Lupin, my thieving, but in quotes, wink, bestie. Hypothetically, if there were something wrong with like the concept of a party, hypothetically, what would it be?
Not even hypothetically. There's nothing wrong. I mean, you know,
but like,
I'm a little worried, you know, in terms of we're going in and getting the sword, and he's probably not going to give it to us. I guess that's probably kind of a challenge. Maybe I'm a little worried about that, perhaps.
Maybe. Okay, so like, imagine if like, what do you think like another person would be worried about? Like, I don't know. Maybe I think I lean over to whisper. Like, Clovis is kind of giving me kind of weird vibes. I think he's like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm worried his fashion is not that great.
Hey, what the fuck?
But that's not a big worry for me.
Oh, I'm sure Clovis looks great.
Yeah, I'm definitely not worried about that.
Right. Just that? Think he's like not worried about anything else?
Nothing else. Well, yeah, you know, normal people, you know. I mean, I'm worried about getting the sword back. It seems like it'd be a bit hard.
Right,
you know,
the sword.
We're waltzing in there and saying, please give us your, I don't know, whatever these people are prizing that stuff as.
Ain't you supposed to be a big old master thief?
Oh, are you telling me to steal things? Are you giving permission?
Is this what this is about? Are you anxious about getting back into the thievery game?
Are you giving me permission to get back into the thievery gang?
Are you anxious about being around a bunch of financially valuable objects and not being able to clip any of them?
Okay. We're gonna try and do this normal, like, but
Our specialty.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess I'm worried about my sticky paws. But you know, Havelock's giving me permission, so I feel a lot better now.
This is how it's gonna be. We're gonna try doing things normal, like. If that don't work out, only then, when I give you the signal, do you do that thing that you do. And the only thing that
the stealing,
are allowed,
just to be clear.
Yes, the thieving. But the only thing you are allowed to take is what we are here for, and nothing else.
Don't worry, Lupin. Your paws are so smooth. Like, look how smooth you are, and like how soft your paws are. Like,
they are pretty soft, aren't they?
I thought they were supposed to be sticky.
They can be both.
They're smooth for this. They're so smooth right now.
Yeah, Havelock, have you ever had like a pudding? That's both.
You know, Clovis, I honestly don't appreciate my paws being compared to pudding. I'm not gonna lie right there.
Sticky and smooth? What?
And sweet.
Okay.
At
so
least say
now
I'm a
she's asleep?
chocolate flan at most. You know, like butter me up a bit. Don't just say I'm a lame little Jello pudding.
Well, if I
What the
buttered you
heck's
up, you'd be a
Jell-O?
creme brulee.
Oh, that's
Now
see,
you're
that's
speaking
nice.
French?
Oui.
No, you're just talking about urine. Real mature.
Hon
Hey,
hon baguette.
Okay,
So you
Havelock, you
don't-
don't have to worry. I won't touch anything.
So you're not only not bisexual, you're also not bilingual.
What?
I don't. I don't
What
know
was,
who.
what was that other thing?
Don't worry about
Yeah.
it. Yeah, Magic.
No, that's confirmed what I was going to say.
What?
All right, up top, I raise a claw to high five Magic, and also Lupin.
Mandrake will high five.
Yeah, I'll do a.
What's
I'll do.
wrong
We
with
can do
y'all?
a 3-5.
Hell yeah.
It's okay. My fears are assuaged. I actually don't remember how to say
Fears,
that
you're
out of
so
character.
confident. Look at you.
Yeah,
You're-
exactly. I'm so confident, and I can certainly pull this off.
I'm sure everything will go exactly as planned.
By the way,
No,
Havelock,
there will be no horseplay whatsoever.
we don't have a horse.
Yeah, we
Yeah, it's
do.
with the cart. We left it with the cart.
We're not bringing it
Actually,
to
a
the
horse.
party.
Oh, so if we're not bringing the horse, does that mean Mandrake's going to have to leave the animals behind?
Yeah, we'll say Lupin has told you to leave them behind, like just retroactively. Like, hey, girly pop, gonna put my paw on your shoulder, and I'm gonna say that this party probably doesn't allow pets, especially soul-sucking ones.
So we have like a thin line we're riding with Brittany and Clovis in.
Yeah, that was part of the worry, honestly. But you know what? He's really pulling off that button down. I didn't think you could do it, but somehow he's managing.
Apparently he has more than one shade of glasses.
Or he's just stuck rhinestones to the pre-existing ones?
No, they're square.
The pointy.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I wear the pointy ones the most because they're objectively superior, but I wanted to look different.
You should keep looking different.
Eventually you'll find something that works.
But actually, Havelock, what's the signal for Lupin?
Yeah, that's right. How can I know that I can steal not everything, just the one specific thing?
Just one thing.
Just one thing.
I will tip my hat.
But you tip your hat a lot.
No, I don't.
Yes, you
Yes. You've tipped your hat at least 5 times during
Guys,
this
it's the
conversation.
verbal implication of tipping his hat versus the actual physical act.
Okay,
You know, sometimes you can
fine,
hear it in his voice, but it's
fine.
not the
I
same. I
will-
can get the hat tip. I can vibe with that.
I will doff my hat, which is distinct.
What
It's
does that mean?
separate. It means taking it off like I'm doing a bow.
I walk without the hat. Twice
I know, right?
in session, like 2 times in a row. Now that is rare content.
Havelock. Nature is healing.
The grass
Soon
on his head is
Havelock
regrowing.
Soon Havelock will no longer be cowboy.
I choose to believe that when Havelock evolved, he developed a massive bald spot and nobody noticed because he always wears the hat.
God. Anyways, you guys are, unless you have anything more to say, do you?
Nope.
All right, we can.
Okay, I'm done.
Woohoo! Is that a Scrabble word? Is that word legal in Scrabble?
It is decidedly not. It's illegal. It's an illegal word. I will be prosecuted.
You committed thought
So is
crime.
Bird.
I committed word crimes.
Yippee!
Exactly.
You know what is legal in Scrabble? Bioslime.
Is it?
Amen.
Is it?
As it should be.
I would like to see you stop me.
Okay.
I would not stop you.
If
I
we-
would never fight it.
I say if we were playing Scrabble and you played Bioslime, I would just be impressed you had all the letters.
I mean, I don't think it'd be that hard. I mean,
I don't fucking know. I've never played Scrabble.
You've never played what?
I've never
also
spelled
never played
Bioslime.
Scrabble.
Wow, these fucking children have never lived.
No, when
Scrabble's fun.
all of my
It's like
relatives
the
played.
pieces come out.
Yeah, all of my relatives played Words with Friends until it tore our family apart, so we stopped.
I don't
Yeah, my
remember
dad
that one.
beat everyone at
It
Words with
became
Friends.
Words with enemies.
Yeah.
It
Apparently
got to the
people are
point
playing
where
chess now.
he. Yeah, that I heard that. Anyway, so you guys go to the gala type thing. You kind of walk through the port town up a hill to a very pretty, clearly like rich people mansion. We're talking, pretty facade, gilded fence, with spikes on top, the whole shebang.
If you didn't say shebang, I was gonna be really upset.
What? Are you attached to shebang? What?
No, it's just the word flow.
The word flow. How about the whole kid and caboodle? How about that?
That rules.
No,
The whole tits.
The whole 9
The-
that's what
yards.
she wants.
Outside is a Tinkaton, which I just posted in voice text, with a massive hammer.
Smash it
kind
like
of-
a hammer.
Looking like he's guarding the entrance of this
Congrats
gala.
on this guy being trans.
Yeah, amen.
He is not the bouncer, he is the splatter.
Exactly. You'll be bouncing, but it's like skipping like a rock, you know?
He bounces the
And
hammer
there's
at you. Got
all
it.
the guys inside and all of that. Yippee!
So we've entered.
Well, you're kind of approaching. So he kind of greets you, seems to look you over, and you see as sort of things almost click together in his brain, and he seems to recognize you and sort of points at you and says, "Hey, you're those hero guys, right?"
We're hero guys now? Last time we were in town, we were menaces to society.
Wait,
Thank you.
maybe I have you wrong then. And he kind of
No,
gets his hammer out a bit.
no. I wouldn't exactly
Our
describe us as.
liability.
I wouldn't exactly describe us as heroes, but we ain't all that bad.
I mean, I heard about the whole thief thing. That's where my impression came from. Is there more that I need to know?
No,
Heroes is so. What do you call it?
it's so gosh.
Self-absorbed.
Lupin kind of
Heroes, we're
turns.
just people who. We're just
Lupin
people
turns to
who
you and just
are
says, "Are you really gonna fight this guy?"
No, we're just people that do our jobs. Our job was to stop the thievery, so we did.
and our
All there is to
duties.
it.
Well, it's nice to hear that you're humble about it. So, you're welcome here. I trust you. Your reputation precedes you, and you may enter.
Certainly would not want to put our reputation at risk.
I stare at Clovis.
Clovis just sort of stares at the ceiling and tries not to say anything.
You kind of file in through the lovely garden in this mansion, and
Are you able to pull up like the image in the Roll20 or something?
oh, I can put you. It's just inside. I just did the map on the inside because the outside doesn't actually really matter, but I can place you on there. I forgot that I didn't do that. There you go. With the
Yay.
placeholder images that I put down.
Oh, holy fuck, this place rules. How long did you spend on this? This is awesome.
I know, it is awesome.
I love,
bit.
that the only one-
love this.
I love that the Vaporeon has a custom image.
It's something else from Bulbapedia in another game. I have no idea what game it was,
It's
but I thought it was
awesome.
hilarious.
I love the extremely stretchy, like, crusty Dusclops.
I know. So yeah, you enter and you see the Tinkaton is not here right now, so he can be hidden. Go away, please. Go on to the GM layer, for the love of God. There we go. I'm so on top of everything. And we'll say that
How do I put a thing onto the thing?
it's like
Drag and
the
drop.
third. It's the third tab. You go to your journal, and then you drag Mandrake out from there.
Like
You
the
walk
name.
in. Yeah, you walk in. I can put her. I think I can put her down for you, and you should
I
be
think
able to
if you do
control her.
that-
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Now there's two Mandrakes. There she is.
okay.
She was cloned.
I love. I like Sugar's brown. It's good. It's a good color scheme.
Or the dark
Very
pink.
pog.
Yeah. Anyway, you walk in, you see kind of this whole gala setup as is laid out
Forget Clovis.
before you. You get the sense like that this building from the outside that it was 2 stories and you're really only have access to the first like level right now, and this over here is kind of a thin paper wall. It's not like you can tell that it's temporary and very clearly just blocks you and discourages you from wandering off any further into this house.
It's like a velvet rope.
Exactly. You could punch through it with
could
enough.
I could just walk through it.
Yeah, exactly. It's not really like an actual barrier. It's just like, hey, stop.
Violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit.
You see, people are kind of milling about, and I will go in clockwise and kind of introduce the items, well, starting with you and then to the
Charlie, don't forget to slap
left.
Clovis on the map.
I'm trying. I can't.
I'll put him down.
This is gonna be very
There
funny
he
in the
be.
recording. Oh, yay! Hello, hi, Clovis.
I think you can control him.
I cannot.
It does. It
apparently
again
have-
doesn't super matter because it's
Yeah,
mostly
fine.
roleplay.
I
Yeah.
believe.
You apparently have to just drag straight from the tab, not from the like bio and info page, which is what
Oh,
I've
weird.
been
Oh, wait,
doing
I got
the
it.
entire time.
There.
Kill
Double
the
Clovis. And
We've
I
already had
rushed open.
clones once. We don't need more.
Several times, really, arguably.
Clovis.
So yeah, you all walk in with swagger, looking swanky as hell, and you notice that everyone else in here also looks pretty swanky, and is especially the Salazzle. As you may notice from the picture, she is dressed to the nines. The
dressed
Frostmoth
to the
from that
tens.
image, perhaps even to the 11.
Impossible.
Dear Lord.
Impossible.
Now you're just going too far, but
Maybe
come on.
even the 12s.
But
Everybody's
11
just
was
kind of milling
impossible.
about a little bit directionlessly. It seems like things haven't really started. It's a very lavish looking room. The carpet is all soft, highly decorated. The ceiling is very high. As I said, you could kind of tell that this is a 2-story building, and it seems like there's a loft above you that you can't access due to the what is it, shoji paper? Whatever. The barrier that I described earlier.
Paper barrier. Got it.
And so to describe, I'll highlight the things that I'm talking about. You see, well, first of all, you see some kind of tables and food in the back, a roaring fireplace that makes this entire thing warm. These pink things are curtains to windows that are shut right now. There seems to be a black and red feather in a glass case, a large, kind of ominous looking dark red and black stone with like red jagged spikes at its base.
I'm pretty sure that's just
I-
the marker from Dead Space.
I wouldn't know. A large golden shield that I drew very poorly, but you know what? We'll accept it. A sword that looks very similar metal to all of the armor pieces that you have collected thus far.
Gee, I wonder what that is.
I'm sure that's not important.
A kind of orb on this pedestal surrounded by let's see, how did I describe it? My script 4 swirling clouds, and kind of looking at it, it seems like a sky blue sort of color. And a small string that has like an end tied in a heart shape, and a large golden ring that oh god, please, my script, that seems to like open up to a tranquil lake. Oh, that is what it looks like. It does look like a Dead Space marker. Whack.
Marker.
As you're kind of taking it in, it seems like the last guest kind of arrives and skirts past you. It's the Frostmoth, who I will activate in a moment. I just have to put him in the right place.
Activate Frostmoth.
There he is. He kind of shows up behind you, and the Tinkaton follows him in. And so, yeah, you're kind of looking out over this with the large cast of, the characters, which I need to introduce. The Duskull standing here seems rather preoccupied with just simply staring at the 2 items over here. The Salazzle and her cronies are all kind of lounging on the couch, looking fancy and free. And why can I not select anything anymore? Okay, there we go. And there's this kind of old-looking Torkel, looking a bit dazed, as old men tend to. And as you're kind of taking it all in, the Frostmoth kind of skirts by you and seems to be heading towards the Torkel, past this very sweaty and nervous-looking Vaporeon. And the guard just kind of positions himself over here. So, yippee! You are now free to kind of talk amongst whoever you choose to, or do whatever you choose to, poke around, look, etc.
Does anyone want to do anything first before I have Sugar go on their own?
No, you can go fuck off.
I'm going to let's see. So there's this puzzle. I'm gonna approach the Duskull casually, look at the tables for a second and be like, "Those are cool tables," and then I go over here and look at that thing.
Trying to be normal about it.
Yeah, and then
Trying to be normal.
and then I end up there.
Best of luck.
Its large red eye kind of slides to you for a moment and then slides back to staring unblinkingly in front of it.
It's a feather they're staring at, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I just kind of stand there casually, I'm not really paying attention.
I like your path that you took.
Thank you. And just kind of make a small sound. It's quite the interesting feather, isn't it?
It is interesting, isn't it?
Yes, that's
It's
what
the
I
whole
said.
reason that I came here, to see these things.
Are you some sort of feather collector? I'm gauging.
What? No, I'm just came here to study it. Its power. It's dark power.
Dark power, huh? Sounds like a pretty. Kind of looks like a normal feather to me.
Oh, I forgot to narrate this. Sorry. Sugar, as you approach the feather, you see that the glass case is just labeled with giant "Do not touch."
I still make the normal feather comment.
Okay.
I think Sugar is going to touch it.
Yeah, so while that's happening, I think Mandrake's going to go and ponder the orb.
Now that thing looks like you could shoot that out of a cannon.
So if you want to have a character move like this, right? It shows the thing, you have to use your mouse and you have to right click.
Oh yeah.
Do the path.
Not required though. That can just be for
I
funsies.
think it's fun.
Oh, and there's these statue things I forgot to mention. They're a bunch of little living golems. I'm so on top of everything.
Hmm
100%.
Yeah.
Ponder the orb. Okay.
Did it do the movement?
Yes, it did.
Awesome.
Oh, that's cute. All right, you kind of skirt around the two old men, and they're kind of talking amongst themselves. The conversation snippets that you seem to grasp seem to indicate that they're arguing. The Torkel just is going on about how, like, pretentious and untrustworthy the hosts are. And the Frostmoth is kind of like defending them and saying that it's very nice of them to put this stuff on. And they both sound like two doddering old men who are, like the kind of argument between elderly people where they're just arguing just to talk.
The ones where it's
So-
like,
What I'm hearing here is they're Statler and Waldorf.
Yes.
who are those?
Exactly.
The
Are those the
Muppets, the
Muppets?
old Muppets,
Ah,
the heckle.
Yeah, the Torkel's the one heckling, and I guess the Frostmoth is more in support. Like, hey, look, like, they're being nice and they're putting on all this cool stuff for us. Like, and they invited us. And the Torkel just is like, they just want more money. Kind of thing. Whoa, 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 whoa. So that's what you pick up as you're pondering your orb, so to speak. Again, you see kind of this orb encircled by the four clouds. And you just get the sense that you're like looking at a serene, like daytime sky when you ponder your orb. Does anyone else want to look at anything or engage in any conversation?
Yes.
What is Clovis pondering?
Here. Let me.
What's Lupin doing while Charlie's figuring stuff out?
You know what? I'll say she kind of goes over by the
Path.
Clovis's path.
Cass was so funny. I assume Clovis, as going past the table that looks to have food on it, was just grabbing food.
Clovis has like a plate of hors d'oeuvres.
Clovis is the kind of person that does like the thing that they had to ban at the Golden Corral, like salad, like stacking it so it's a giant tower.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go to the fucking Golden Corral and bring a fucking sleeping bag.
I don't know how to move Lupin with my little mouse that doesn't really do right clicks. So I will say that she munches on a few hors d'oeuvres and then she kind of heads over like here, sort of keeping an eye on everything and just judging the Salazzle quietly. She kind of sits herself down in the corner, watches, and stares somewhat intently at the sword, looks at Havelock, and then plops herself down.
And it's just
I'll actually
staring at the Salazzle whenever none of the Salazzle or Salandit are looking. And
exactly.
how easy it would be to take the shinies from them.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
So what's Clovis doing then?
Clovis is going to look at the center thing and talk to the sweaty Vaporeon.
Oh yeah.
The Vape Lord.
The Vape Lord. The center thing is a giant, I mean, you can kind of see in both the thing and the other thing that it's a giant thing surrounded, it's like a strange golden shard surrounded by glass, and it looks to be very special. And in the pedestal, there's a bunch of discs, almost like discs that correspond with types. Wow! eight. Would it be 18 of them? I think it would be 18.
Gee, I wonder what
Wow.
this could be connected to. That's crazy.
Yeah, wacky.
Wait,
Yeah.
nah.
Nah.
Looks like Havelock moved too.
Oh, also, I will say, I forgot to read this note on my thing. I will say that, like, whenever, like, Clovis swooped by the catering and was, gathering up hors d'oeuvres, there's like some normal food, like deviled eggs and rangoons and stuff like that, and a salad. But also, like, you notice certain bowls have like just like I can't think of a Pokemon bug. Just a weird amount of like bugs and worms, just like laid out to eat. And so you might think that's a little odd or notable.
Clovis looks at it and is like, "Is this racist?"
Uncle Steve?
Dad?
God.
Anyway, Clovis goes over to this Vaporeon that looks like it's about to burst into flames and holds up the plate of hors d'oeuvres like,
Thanks. I'm good. Well, welcome. Isn't this a nice little show that I'm putting on here? It's so nice. Look at all this stuff, this valuable stuff. Oh, there's so much valuable stuff that I need to be watching right now. I can't stop and eat, man. I can't take that food.
Ah,
Right,
yes,
okay.
mental illness.
"It is a nice show. You remind me of someone. I'm getting sidetracked.
At least I don't talk like this.
That's true. So, everybody else here, they're just here to canoodle, but you are the purveyor of this collection, right?"
Yeah, that's me. Yep.
I was wondering if you'd be willing to bargain a little bit. Clovis says this, and he pulls out the Victini V from his bag.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Clovis about to
Whoa.
realize getting this sword.
Whoa, hold on. Is that like genuine? Like that's the lucky thing?
100% as far as I know. Taken,
Oh man, I need that tonight.
taken directly from a treasure hoard.
Oh man, that's for a treasure hoard? What are you talking about? I mean, you didn't steal this, did you? I'm not gonna like be beaten to death if someone finds me with this, right? There's not gonna be any mobsters after me, right?
Look at me. Do you think I could survive mobsters coming after me? I think you're fairly safe.
You look pretty smart. I don't know. I mean, that flame shirt, you really pull it off.
Why, thank you.
Why not just say it's lucky?
Well, I mean, it is lucky after all.
Oh man, you want what's the deal, What's the sitch? What do I have to give you?
Well, what are you willing to part with? There are a few things that I was thinking about taking, but
What, a few? Do you know how priceless these objects are?
there's a range of pricelessness. This is a genuine legendary artifact. It's unique. This is priceless,
Yeah,
priceless.
but you use it once and then it's gone.
Are you going to take this from me to use it?
Yeah, it's to look at.
I don't know.
There's quite a few
potions
things
in a video game.
There's quite a few things in here that you could just use once and have gone forever. You could probably destroy this whole city with this collection, and yet you
Are you
haven't.
threatening me?
No, I'm not threatening you. I'm saying, why would you use this one thing?
Is this audible? Is this conversation audible?
I will say the Vaporeon, like, that last line was rather loud. Like,
Oh my
Mandrake
god.
just looks over with like a bewildered expression and then looks back to pondering the orb.
Here comes Havelock.
And Mandrake moves away from where Clovis and Havelock are to continue
Clovis.
pondering the orb without
Clovis.
any connection to this.
Are you harassing our fair host here?
No,
I'm not I'm just putting on the thing. This isn't my house.
Oh yeah, but this entire A van is your work, is it not?
Oh, I didn't do the catering, but yeah.
There you
It
go.
is.
You, my fine person, are the host.
Yeah, I am. I should be more confident as the host. You're right.
Now,
I'm not though. He just threatened me.
I'm sure I know this person personally. I work with him. He is a colleague, and you can trust him. Now, the entire reason we're actually here is we were actually interested in one or two of these pieces here, and we were hoping that maybe we could start a dialogue. And it seems here that my friend here has taken the initiative and has.
This is an exit. This is not a. Where did you get the impression that this was a sale? There's no price tags.
Oh, darling, please.
I'm sorry. I believe.
Everyone knows that if there's a price tag, you don't have the money. Well, if there's no price
Are
tag.
you offering me sexual favors for my for my fucking items?
I'm offering you
Not
anything.
cool, dude.
You said in your own words, I have to have that tonight.
I just need luck. I just have a
Okay.
bad feeling, but I always have a bad feeling. So that's not very specific, you know? Normally, my bad feelings just coincide with me slipping around on my own sweat. Oh, I should not have told you that. That's disgusting. I'm in the company of rich
Okay.
people.
Okay, just take a nice deep breath here. This is your night. Everything's fine.
Nothing will go wrong.
Now, if we could maybe twist your ear to talk business for a short period of time, we are interested in a mutually beneficial trade.
Okay. Okay, for
This-
what? You still haven't
this-
said.
I'm trying to, but you're getting way off track with all sorts of, quite frankly, paranoid, anxious ramblings.
That's what my therapist said too.
That's okay. We are understanding and respectful of that. We have several people that suffer from all variety of mental conditions in our own merry little band.
What the
I
fuck,
don't
dude?
think I wanted to know that.
Well,
You just Havelock just closes the gate.
Can you please stop trauma dumping on me and just tell me what you want?
The sword. We want the
Okay.
sword.
yeah, the sword.
And
We would
also-
like the sword.
And I
He kind of points to the sword you're talking about and kind of wanders over to it, past these old arguing men. And he kind of slides past Lupin, who, like, he doesn't notice as he's trotting along, but she just watches him slowly, like, think of like a hawk watching a rabbit from the telephone pole.
Lupin's looking at this dude and thinking, Jesus Christ, it would be so easy to steal from him.
Exactly.
That's it.
Havelock is now giving the camera one hell of an aside glance.
So he kind of tries to like lead you guys over there. Do you follow him?
Yeah. I mean, he
Okay.
said, come with me. But,
Come- yeah. I'll say he kind of gives a motion and he's like, this sword,
Yeah,
this sword
yeah.
right here,
that sword right there.
that I got from a very, very trustworthy client and told me it was very, very valuable. And I gave him a lot of money for it. That sword?
And we're willing to exchange this for this incredibly lucky object.
I'd also take the little action figure guys.
What?
Oh my god, Clovis.
Clovis just kind of looks into the Reggie enclosure and is like, look at him go.
Look at him go.
Okay.
They look back at you.
I'm sorry.
They look back at you making like industrial synth noises.
Exactly. Yeah, a few beeps and boops.
Fucking Cylon noises.
Oh my god. We're gonna do a 1-to-1 here. I may be like an anxious little, I just
An anxious
that
little beast.
that V thing is not that valuable.
Oh, it's not,
we
is
can
it?
We can see that you're an astute business person, and the last thing we would want to do is to pull the wool over your eyes, so we'll just say the sword, yeah?
My
After tonight, okay? It looks kind of bad if I just take it down and hand it off.
Of
That-
course.
Okay?
That's completely fair. Here, I'll even give. Clovis thinks about giving the V in advance and then sort of just like eyes
Okay.
narrow.
Here's
No,
what
no,
we're
it's
gonna do.
okay. I'm too sweaty to take it right now. Anyways, I need a napkin.
Here's what we're gonna do. Since you're so nervous about tonight, we will offer you our services in making sure everything goes smoothly tonight pro bono.
Pro bono.
It means we don't get paid.
I know what it means, genius.
Right, sorry, I forgot you're the one that actually knows how to read.
I
Okay.
know how to read.
We'll say you guys, as you guys are talking, I just want to get through. Sugar, does it Sugar say anything else while this is kind of happening with
I just said
the
that's a normal
Duskull?
feather. I mean, it looks like a normal
That's a
feather.
normal feather, and that's
Oh, that's right. I got sidetracked.
I didn't
The
even
Duskull.
stop me.
I did. I'm sorry. The Duskull kind of, as you say that, and we'll say this whole conversation, this is all simultaneous, you know? So you guys are off with the other guy talking about it. Mandrake is pondering her orb. And by the way, as you guys all wandered over to the sword, the Salandits all kind of eye you from the couch, not like suspiciously, just kind of, you know, sizing you up sort of thing.
They have that natural squint.
Exactly. Not to mention it's hard not to be judged when someone is wearing 1,000,000 pounds of gold on their neck. It's just a natural, you know, side effect.
Yeah.
So as you say, it just looks like a normal feather, and the Duskull just kind of turns on you and looks very offended. And she's like, "This is not just a normal feather. This is a feather from death itself."
I didn't realize death was so feathery.
What?
That's
What?
a joke.
I will be right back real quick.
That's
Alright.
fine. She just kind of shakes herself and she's like, "Oh, this is fun. It's time to educate a non-believer. This feather can kill you by touching you. So don't touch it.
Got it.
Don't touch it."
I'm assuming you shouldn't touch it either, unless
I'm not. Hence why I'm standing behind this velvet rope and silently admiring it and its power.
right. So, how did it get here then? Did they use like? I imagine.
I think that guy uses gloves for everything. I mean, look at him. He's like everywhere he walks is a puddle.
That's true. It's kind of like damp in certain spots. I've noticed.
Yeah, I'm just glad that I float.
Yeah, you're lucky.
You step on a spot and you're like, "Oh, he's been here."
Yeah.
He's been here.
So, it's like skin contact then.
I mean, I presume I don't want to test it. I mean, there's a glass case around the whole thing, so maybe it's just proximity. I can almost feel its power just standing even this close to it.
What does it feel like?
Dreadful, holy, purifying.
Dreadful
All
and
of the
holy
above.
aren't really two like synonyms. I'd
To you.
imagine. Right. I'm guessing you have a specific belief system, maybe.
Yeah. What of it?
I like
Nothing,
this.
just an
Discord.
observation. I'm learning more
This
about
is such
you.
a standoffish interaction. It's great.
Funny because like Sugar's just kind of like casually smiling,
This
like
is-
they're not
yeah,
off
this is
put
the
at all.
First time Sugar's had an interaction recently that they haven't that Sugar hasn't deliberately tried to derail.
I'm learning
yet-
lore, and seem to be such an expert on the this feather, and
Thank
you
you.
mentioned, yes, I can quite clearly tell you have knowledge of this sort of thing. What's the object near it? It
Oh,
looks similar.
It's a nightmare rock. If you go and touch it, it'll show your worst nightmare.
That's a pretty big nightmare rock.
It is a pretty big nightmare rock.
So would it like any? This is just my curiosity. So if like a piece of that broke, like even like a shard, would that still give you nightmares? You think?
It doesn't give you nightmares. It shows it on its face. If it's tiny, it kind of defeats the purpose.
Oh, okay. So it's
It would
like,
be like
it's an evil mirror.
Yes, it projects your nightmares.
I see. Well, I hope you're enjoying your observation of these horrendous, and I mean that positively, artifacts.
Thank you. I hope you enjoyed basking in their greatness and power
I'm
as
basking,
well.
all right. I'm basking so good.
You have the look of your face of someone who's basking.
This is my basking face.
It's a good basking face.
Clovis,
Would you happen to have a name of some kind? I stare at the DM.
Oh God, would she?
Most people have names.
I completely you know the one thing I forgot in this entire 12-page
Oh my
document.
give them names.
Any of them.
God damn it.
Grimoire.
You know what? Vaporeon's name is Bob now.
Fuck yes.
Oh, I'm Lilith. There we go. That's a suitably edgy name for me.
that is it makes me think of Blood and Dark.
It makes me think of Evangelion.
Shut
Get
up.
out of here with your fucking weeb shit.
I thought it was from the Bible.
Oh my God, that voice is hard to do.
The Bible.
I like it.
I do too.
Okay, it's nice to meet you, Lilith.
And you are? Who are you?
Give me 1 second out of character.
No, you're fine.
Have you forgotten Sugar's
We're,
name?
we're just
No.
fucking around until White
Sugar's
comes
about
back
to-
anyways. Oh God.
Of course, Sugar's about to lie.
I'm Cinnamon. I'm Garlic.
Glucose.
People like to call me sweet on account of my sugary personality.
Is that what you say?
Yes,
Out loud? You say those words out loud?
absolutely.
Awesome.
Clovis,
The Duskull, I mean, she doesn't really have an expressive face, but you can tell just that she seems a little disgusted at the whole prospect.
hey, Clovis
Aw.
hears this and is like, this will
And
not
here I
fucking
thought
stand.
we had.
Alright, Clovis is going
I'm just
to.
waiting. No, you stay there. We're staying
Yeah,
here
wait,
until
wait,
White comes
wait.
back,
No, fuck.
and then the next thing will happen. All right.
Alright.
The motions of the ocean.
A perfectly normal party where nothing goes wrong. In a
Sugar
D&D
can
game.
kind of tell that they didn't like that name, and they're just like, "Oh, you don't like a little bit of sugarcoating."
Carly, I have to say, the fucking "look at him go" line made me
Yeah,
lose
that
my
made me-
mind.
Really?
Yeah, it made me
Yeah.
lose it too.
Such a good.
I like how
It was-
obsessed he is with the stupid little figurines.
It was
was like-
such a funny line.
It was like you immediately were like, and I want these two. Look at him go.
Like pressing
Go.
pressing
I'm
his
back.
face against the
Oh,
glass.
you're back!
Hi,
It
welcome
was-
back.
Yay!
There was like genuine delight in the voice.
Look at him go.
Get Clovis a wind-up toy, and all his wildest dreams will come
Meanwhile-
true.
Meanwhile, the Reggies just look up at him and they make fucking hypno-toad noises.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, while you were gone, Havelock, I like have been talking Skull immediately came up with a different name and told them that.
Yeah. Oh, also, fun fact: Bird forgot to give any of the characters names.
Okay, so
yeah, you know the
sorry,
one thing missing from this 12-page document?
You cut out
Names.
that Lucas. What was that?
Oh, I immediately lied to the Dust Skull when I asked what their name was, and I said, "Oh, my name is Sweet."
Yeah, that checks.
yeah, exactly.
If we're gonna commit a crime here, then
We're
like
not committing a crime.
We're not committing a crime. We're desperately trying
Sugar
not
is
to.
planning just in case there is a crime. Plus, it's not like too far of like. It's not too far from their normal name, so it's like, oh, maybe they have. It's like conceivable. It's not.
Oh, sorry.
The world moves.
Girl has
There's
shifted.
an earthquake. Oh gosh.
Anyways, so as you two, Clovis and Havelock, are talking.
Hey, you just revealed stuff behind the map.
Oops. Is it
Make
what?
it go up a little.
It's fine. It doesn't super matter. We'll just hit Control Z until it goes away and it's better.
It's fine.
Yay.
Also, I did not mean to move the Vaporeon, so just pretend he's in the same place as before.
Right.
I'm in the same place I was a minute ago. Thanks, Vaporeon.
He's by the sword.
His
We'll say his
name
name
is
is Bob now, by the way. I feel like that's
Vaporeon.
fitting to his personality.
Vappy Bob.
Maybe his
Vappy
full
Bob.
name is. Maybe his full name is Bobble.
Bobbert.
Bobbert.
Like Bubble.
Yeah. I got that. I just so yes, you guys are Mandrake is currently pondering the orb, and
Trying
Lupin
to-
is sitting oh sorry, yeah.
Mandrake is pondering the orb, trying to not look affiliated with the people who have been harassing the proprietor.
and listening to the old men kind of dodder about. Sugar talked to the Duskull, and Havelock and Clovis were with the showman, and Lupin is also kind of over there, staring at the sword a little doubtfully, but, not moving to steal it or anything like that. As you are kind of going, this way, oh god, my notes, please scroll to the right section. Let's see. Havelock. Oh, sorry. What?
Oh, continue. I was just gonna make a dumb comment.
Havelock and Clovis, you guys kind of feel almost like a cool sort of humidity on your back, followed by a very loud bang, and everything is suddenly like hot and steamy and just absolutely disgusting, and it's really hard to see.
Oh no, I took my shirt off.
It becomes like a sauna instantaneously.
Oh, the old men are fighting.
The
Oh
old
boy.
men are fighting.
The old men are fighting.
Sure is a good job I can detect auras then, huh?
It sure is. Are you trying to see right now?
I like seeing.
You like seeing.
With your
As you look with your lovely, lovely cowboy eyes, you kind of, you look across the room, and the corner where the giant nightmare scary rock is, just seems to overtake and overwhelm everything. And you begin getting a headache when you try to use your aura eyes, and everything becomes just muddled and unclear.
What, like the entire room is foggy?
Mm-hmm.
So the big, obviously spooky evil thing is being big, obviously spookily evil?
Precisely.
I'm
Yeah.
right here. Do I see anything?
Well, you're kind of chatting with the Duskull, right? So you don't really feel that cold fog that I described Clovis and Havelock seeing and feeling, and instead just feel the hot sauna fog as it kind of bursts forth. I guess let me draw it. It kind of bursts forth, this There we go. My beautiful arrows. This. Oh, God damn it. How do I erase those? I can erase one of them at a time. Yippee! I think I drew that on the map layer. I'm so on top of this. Jesus Christ.
Go
You know
get
what? I will
'em,
just erase
Shan.
that. Clear the drawings. There we go. So yeah, it kind of explodes out from that side of the room and immediately becomes hot, thick, and foggy. No, you can't see it because
It's like another room.
you can't really see anything because it's fog. It's not like darkness, so you can't see through it. Yeah. Listen, I had to make it so I could get everyone, all right?
Okay, fair enough.
I need so many plot conveniences.
There's the giant evil rock.
Yeah, exactly. Giant evil rock.
Suppresses auras. This thing really is just the fucking marker. God damn it.
I wouldn't know. Anyways, it's like a span of, I don't know, maybe like 4 minutes as the fog is clearing. Where do you guys kind of lunge towards during that time?
I'm gonna make
Well,
sure
where are we-
that nobody gets their mitts on the sword.
Clovis is going to hide under the table with the little dudes.
Sugar's kind of just staying right here.
If in doubt, hide under some coats.
What's Magic doing?
Um.
Hiding under some coats.
Yeah, I'm
Oh
not.
wait, Clovis is under the table. Havelock is where? By the sword.
Oh, yeah.
Sugar, Jay chillin'.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, Mandrake will I think fill away over here, just to sort of
Feel something
Yeah,
out.
right.
By the force.
Get away from the hot. I mean, that is the hottest part of the room right now. So
yeah.
you
move
might want to
from,
get away from that.
Where would it be cooler? Or where?
Well, it all kind of emanated from like here. There, now it's one. Like this area. So
So,
you kind of can move as far away from
here?
there as you want. There's my beautiful
Oh.
drawing.
We're getting a little bit of crosstalk.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, it's better now. It seems to be better now.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, so you guys do that. You move into positions, which was not mandatory. I guess I should have clarified. But so yippee! The fog begins to clear, and let's see if I can do this smoothly. Yippee! And whenever it does clear, please go away. Yippee!
Oh, it's smashing.
The shard in the center is gone, smashed. Oh shit! I completely forgot to describe any sounds. I'm so good at this.
Oh, yeah.
This is just like in Among Us.
I hate you.
Oh my god. Could you die, please? I need you to just keel over dead, like
I'm
right
trying
now.
my best, boss.
Could the imposter get you?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Little sussy bucka over here.
Silence.
As this all happens, you kind of hear the sound during the fog. I'm gonna retroactively describe that because I just fucking forgot.
You go, girly pop.
Listen, it's a lot of reading, all right? This document is long.
They just said, "Go, girl. You
Complains
got
about
this.
them.
Chill."
Yes, documents long, complains the person who wrote said document.
Exactly. It's a problem. During the whole fog explosion, you kind of heard the sound of glass shattering, and as the fog clears, you are greeted with this just I need to read directly off the thing so I fucking don't get anything wrong. The glass that contained the shard is just kind of slag now, like it's melted, not broken, like disgustingly melted. Yeah, and it's kind of drizzled all over the floor.
Oh, that is going to be so hard to get out of the carpet.
Do you say that out loud?
Yes.
The Salazzle just looks at that and just makes the longest groaning sound when you say that. Like, I forgot to move everyone else in the meantime. God, I'm so smart.
Just take your time.
I'm just bouncing between pages, all right. It's hard. We'll say she got up and moved over here. The Duskull can stay, and the Tinkaton kind of moved towards the center. Or you know what? He'll stay posted at the ring. Obviously the shard is gone, for one. This guy, yeah, Wacky. The Torkoal is kind of coughing and just looks generally sickly. I can't tilt him. Please tilt. There we go. This guy is on the floor looking just damp and sad.
Sopping wet beast.
Sopping wet beast. So that's the first like vision you are greeted with upon everything clearing up. As soon as this happens and Clovis makes his carpet comment, Lupin just flings her paws up and she says, look, the sword, it's still there. I did not touch anything, did not leave this couch. Look at me, sitting pretty.
I believe you. Good job.
Thank you.
Clovis attempts to psychically project, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up.
Well, she's a dark type, so she's immune.
Fuck.
Yeah. So you just project shut the fuck up to everyone else in the room.
God.
Except Lupin.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, I thought that was only directed at Lupin, so it's just projecting thoughts and like nothing is sending.
It was just at
So
Lupin,
he's
so
literally just thinking.
yeah.
Yeah, he's just.
It's like you get a message not delivered notification inside your brain.
The number you are trying to call is no longer available. Please make sure you have dialed correctly.
Clovis has no idea that Lupin just is not receiving emails.
Clovis is like, damn, this girl is like stone faced. Normally people jump a bit when I psychically project, but she can take it. Anyways, that's that. What do you guys want to do / look at / talk to? Naturally, by the way, the sweaty Vaporeon is just having a complete and literal meltdown. He is literally like melting into the floor. He's the saddest looking creature that you've ever seen.
I have a shit roll, but I want to go over here and use investigate.
Okay. Does anyone want to join Sugar?
Hey, Showman, what exactly was that weird, like, shard thing? What?
That was only the most valuable item here.
Okay.
I got a 14, which is not bad.
It was.
Let me stop at the art dwarves again.
What are we rolling? What are we rolling near the orb?
Investigation.
Oh, I'm good at that.
Yeah, I'm not.
Anyways, Clovis or Havelock was talking about this shard, which I just have to pull up the description of, which is somewhere in this stupid. There we go. It's part of this. It's just, a small fragment of some unknown godly power. That's it. That's all.
I don't fucking know.
Drake's gonna go and see if the sad wet beast on the floor is okay.
The Frostmoth? Okay, I'll do it in order. We'll do conversations and then we can do the investigation, if that's all right. So Havelock gets to converse with the Showman, and then I'll go to Mandrake, and then I'll go to you guys with the glass. So he just says that it's some unknown source of godly power, a part of a whole, and it's the most valuable thing in there.
Hmm.
You said you'd do the whole pro bono thing, right? This is your bono to be pros. Please help me out. He puts a sopping wet paw on you. like
Okay.
it leaves a trail of blue slime.
Oh, please help me.
Well, okay, calm
My
down.
certainty is set.
My team's looking into it as we speak. I need you to contain
Oh,
yourself and tell me whatever you can about that thing. Do you know if there's anybody who was after it?
no, I mean, it's just strong. I didn't receive any. What do you think? Someone's gonna threaten me? I mean, the only person who threatened me was the green guy, and you said not to worry about him. But now I'm worrying. And he didn't say he was gonna steal that thing. I mean, you guys didn't seem interested in that thing at all. You just wanted the sword, and that's still here, so.
Okay, well, you should probably make sure nobody leaves the building so we can do a thorough investigation. Can you do that
Okay.
for me?
Yes, that's what I can do. That, yeah. I'll go talk to the guard, and he kind of wanders over to the
Leaving
Tinkaton.
its trail.
Yeah, leaving a disgusting slimy trail.
'Cause
I'll say he kind of tries to go like this way, but the Salazzles just make a horrible disgusted noise, so he takes the long way around.
Oh god. You should draw his trail.
Oh god, fine. I can't. Okay,
Blue.
I will. We can go on the token slayer and make it a terrible, disgusting slime trail. Can I make this? Is there an opacity? No, there's not. It's too bad.
Is there a highlight?
Hold on.
I like the sound effects.
Jesus Christ.
Slime trail.
This area is now difficult terrain for the next hour.
The gang dies in a glue trap. ASMR. Pokemon roleplay.
One of us would die in a glue trap.
Oh my god. Anyways, Mandrake wanted to go poke the guy who was just on the floor. As you approach the old man, the Torkel's kind of crowing. He's like, I knew it. This was a terrible idea. This place was fucking doomed. I mean, they can only afford to hire one guard. They're not actually rich. Look at that. You only put that many necklaces on if you're pretending. And the Frostmoth is like, shut the fuck up, Jerry. Just help me up.
You sure like the name Jerry.
Oh yeah, that is Jerry again. It's just an old person name. Gary. There we go.
How about Gerald?
Gerald.
Gerald is old.
It's Gerald and Geraldine.
I had a great uncle Gerald.
Gerald Attrick.
My grandpa's name is Brooks. My great grandpa's name is also Brooks.
Murray. Murray is a good old.
Oh god, Murray is a good old person name. That's the Torkel's name now. The Frostmoth just is like, Murray, would you just help me up? When my wings get wet, I can't fly. So he's kind of sitting on the ground, just pathetic, unable to fly. His little moth body, sad, wet.
Well,
Stopping.
He kind of looks at Mandrake too and is like, "Are you gonna help an old man up, or are you just gonna stare?"
Mandrake will help, sure.
Okay, you kind of peel him. Are you gonna? I mean, he's still not dry enough to fly. So what are you gonna do?
This feels like a Leslie to me, the Frostmoth.
Yeah, sure, Leslie.
No, yeah, I was like, can I use a move to try and help with this? No,
Just use a strength check.
Yeah, strength check to pick up.
Okay, yeah, sure.
like there's chairs nearby. Pick up and prop on.
Oh yeah. Just put her on the chair. Yeah. Put him on the chair. That's him.
Hmm.
You know what? We'll have her be a her because there's not enough women in this
No,
establishment.
I like that. I like that. There's like two men who are like more like girly looking Pokemon. It's based.
That's fair.
Not enough women in this establishment.
I think the Salazzle and the Duskull being the only women is really funny
That's true.
because they're like the
What?
scariest looking ones.
Women's rights to be freaks.
So that's a strength check.
Yeah. We can say it's a
Awesome.
strength check. Pretty low because he's just a moth and he's kind of working with you too. Like he's not flopping around or struggling or anything.
Slight sad
Like
fluttering.
moths are.
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
Mandrake,
I was hoping for a natural one. I really wanted
This is
Mandrake.
about the same.
Mandrake, you go up to him and you just attempt to peel him off the floor and you just can't even manage to move him at all.
It's like SpongeBob trying to lift the marshmallows.
His wings just kind of flutter a little bit pathetically while you're doing so, and they look very like wet, crumpled tissue paper.
So I just made myself some noodles from a new brand, and
Noodles.
I was really excited to try them.
Oh no.
After eating most of the noodles, I realize I'm coughing heavily, my head is getting a little bit fuzzy, and I'm finding it a little hard to breathe.
Oh no.
Should you go to the hospital?
No. It's nowhere near that bad.
Oh, that's good.
Are you allergic?
Just
to
take
the
an antihistamine, maybe?
That's probably what I should do, but I'm like, what could possibly be in these things that's giving me an allergic reaction?
Do you have
I
any
don't
food
know.
allergies?
I go through that a lot. But that's not normal. So,
It's normal for you.
yeah.
It's not
Specifically.
normal, so you...
Yeah, I
it's
always
not
take
normal.
a Benadryl and then like half an hour later I pass out
I did
from the
not mean to
combined
bother
allergy and Benadryl.
There was a button up the top that said initiative, and I thought it was like a drop down menu, so I pressed it.
That's funny.
Well, if you're dying,
Do you
go.
want to be done?
I think Mandrake will be like,
No, I mean White. Like,
No,
since
shit.
oh,
I don't really have anything else to contribute to this. I think I might go pop an antihistamine and take a lie down. By all means, keep playing.
I mean,
Okay.
we're not gonna get through this thing, and I worked really hard on it, so I kind of want everyone to be there, so we can just continue this next time.
Okay.
I'll get through the
I wanted to
investigation.
investigate my
Yeah,
thingy.
that's what I was just saying. I was just gonna say, I'll get through the
Mhm.
investigation, and then we can just end it there because that's kind of a good portion to sort of stop or slow down at, anyways.
I got a 14 and Clovis got an 8.
Me thinking that this long document could be done in a single session. Oh god, I was so
insane.
wrong.
man.
You
boy,
also
I
thought
can't
we could
wait
do
to
the cave in a month.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't wait to spend another 6 months. in
Okay,
this
that
room.
will not happen. This will wrap up. I mean, it's a mystery. We'll get there. This one is more roleplay. It's fun. I hope you guys are having fun.
I
Oh,
am.
it's
yeah, I'm
very
having a lot
fun.
of fun.
I think it's also funny. You thought we were going to be able to deal with
Like
from
6
what was said
characters.
earlier- From what you said earlier, it seems like you also thought we were going to be able to deal with the helmet before we got.
Oh no. I thought I was gonna have the helmet at the end of last session. It's just we took a long time to like get through that session.
Oh,
So I was
know.
basically gonna end it in Cerulean with that, like you would do the helmet and then you would do this.
the
next
Fuck
session.
off and pass out. Donald Trump has been indicted by a grand jury.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hooray!
Yeah.
What's it
Yeah.
indicted for? Aside from just everything?
I kind of get the sense
Uh,
it's going to be like an Al Capone for like tax evasion thing.
Probably.
Nothing that he should have been indicted for. Let me check.
Yeah, I want to know too.
I want. I want my.
Okay, investigation. Yes, Clovis and Sugar, you investigate, and Clovis rolled kind of bad, and Sugar
Yeah.
rolled pretty good. Congratulations.
Despite it all.
Despite your rage,
Righto.
you're still
Passing the
just-
fuck out. Good night.
Yeah, go take an
Yeah,
antihistamine.
please-
See ya, feel
please-
better.
Hope you
Please
feel
don't-
better soon.
Please don't die of noodles.
Don't end
Yeah,
up in the hospital
worth it.
again, please.
Yes, my
One
god.
way to die, though.
One way to die. Okay, you guys, as you approach the glass, the main thing that sticks out is that it kind of like it smells rancid, like sulfuric, I guess is the way I describe it. Like whatever was used to melt the glass smelled very bad.
Okay, so
And this is like a contrast to the smell of like Sugar specifically. You put together like, oh, whenever there was that big explosion of mist, the mist didn't smell bad. It just was like, water. It didn't smell rancid and sulfuric. So you kind of can put the two and two together and be like, maybe these were not the same thing. And again, like I said, the glass is just this. As you look closer, you're just able to observe again that it looks very melted, kind of into a slag on the carpet. And it's just kind of dribbled randomly around, dribbling even down like the pedestal and stuff like that. It's all cooled now, and it's just glass. But yeah.
damn, sulfur. Wonder what that could be related to.
Gee.
What could that be related to? Why are you staring at me like that?
Nothing. It's just funny that I know something you don't.
Yeah, that tends to happen.
What, that you don't know things?
Yeah.
Well, at least you admit it.
We need to get Clovis's self-confidence up purely because it's much more
No,
fun to
we
make.
spent so long getting it down
I
to like a normal level.
It's much more fun to make fun of him when
literally-
he's overconfident.
They've spent like 2 real-time years taking him from being the most overconfident motherfucker in the universe, so...
Dude, you don't understand. He used to rocket jump himself with psychic moves.
My god.
That's funny.
We can roleplay for a bit if
I'm
you
gonna go
want to
have
go
something
poke
else.
around.
I don't
Okay.
want to poke around.
Yeah, I don't want to go
Wait.
too far without White either.
Anyone
Anyways.
want to play stick fight?
Also, you can probably end the recording there. This is Bird signing off.
Yes, you're right.
Peanut.
Okay.
I hope you guys had fun. Doing that many
What?
characters is so much. Oh my god.
We had a good time.
I just mean like role playing that many characters is so much.
That's
Like,
fair.
Jesus Christ.